I mentioned that at my age, it's very difficult for me to do. This is not easy to speak a foreign language. You request it, but I will do my best. A sad story. When he landed in Michigan in late May, all the tired boy was carrying what's a garbage bag full of dirty clothes from his Mexico day trip, and two small pieces of paper, one of which was a drawing of a Honduran family, a stick figure, and another a sketch of father who has been taken after his arrival at the United States border in El Paso. A U.S. government escort handed over the 5-year-old boy, identified in his travel documents as Jose, to the American woman whose family was interested with taking care of him. He refused to take her hand. I do not cry. He was silent during the trip home. The first few nights he cried himself to sleep. The first few nights he cried himself to sleep. Then I became just morning and groaning. Said Janice, her foster mother. She recently slept through the night for the first time. Talked still, insist on keeping family photos under the pillow. Jose's separation from his father is part of the Trump administration's most recent and most divided border policy. Last month, Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced the government will criminally prosecute all those crossing the border illegally. A directive that is already breaking up hundreds of migrant families and funneling children to shelter and foster home across the country. This story is just one of thousands of sad examples by which thousands of children have suffered separated from these parents by North American immigration authorities and some other police. So immediately after U.S. President Donald Trump took office, his administration began to weight a measure that for years has been violated as a nuclear alternative to deter immigrants from entering the United States illegally. His families were detained for entering the country illegally. The children will be separated from their parents. Chief of Staff John Kelly said in March 2017, when was Secretary Homeland Security, to prevent further movement within this network extremely dangerous. For more than a decade, even its average levels of illegal immigration to the United States declined. Seasonal increases in unauthorized crossing that prompted U.S. President of both political parties to launch increasingly aggressive proposal to prevent migrants from undertake that journey. Sometime later, and perhaps for political reasons, Trump decided the following. Just day after that, his hands were tired, and was Congress that should on separation of children from the immigrants' parents. President Donald Trump backed down. Trump signed an executive order on Wednesday to stop the controversial measure in the face of growing national and international pressure. Thank you very much.